Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Women's World Longboard Championships. Right now, right here, out in the water is heat number 4 of the quarterfinals as L.Steinriede is surfing against T.Gilkerson. Is longboarding ever seen as we get the replay there of 4 steps to the nose from Gilkerson, and what a great backhand hang 10 there, pedals back to the tail using the single fin surfboard there, sets herself up through this foamy section with some really strong footwork, using the trim line of that board to accelerate out onto this section there, and another big sweeping off the top turn.
Looked really good and really in rhythm. Are there any girls specifically that you've been watching throughout this event to kind of gain some tips from, being that this is only your second year here in Taiwan?
Yeah, for sure, Lindsay.
Female longboarders have really been a big youth movement in global surfing for the last 10 years, as we see a live action. The second wave ridden from T.Gilkerson gets a beautiful 4 steps to the nose, a nice backhand, long, strong hang 5, and great commitment to very clean, crisp, stylish Southern Californian footwork there, getting another opportunity to get her toes on the nose, and drops back down into this foamy section. Really strong surfing from the Southern Californian, got a lot of momentum, a lot of positive energy. I can hear some hoots, cheers and claps on the beach. But right now we're going to go down to a post-heat interview with Saleha Errico, having booked a spot in that second semi-final. L.Steinriede beating Avalon Gould from the US of A, the 15-year-old who'd been looking very stylish riding those Tyler Warren boards. But live action, it's L.Steinriede, the professor of physical education from Saddleback College, with a really good solid opening 10. We've seen that 10 in the last round. We saw her commitment to the critical 5 to 10 combination. Once again, she makes that status is the hang 10 that sets up with really good footwork. There's the 5, really strong hang 10, pedals back. So you would imagine that Steinriede's wave is going to come in higher than Tori's wave, but Tori's wave is smaller, perhaps deeper in the pocket for that long 5-10, and a big smooth nice cutback to back it up over to Tori. Chris, what do you think of this lineup that Tori's got ahead of her?
Yeah, well, she faded hard to the left, and now she's turned that into plenty of momentum on the right. Gets up to the nose, does it very nicely, drives it hard back to the whitewater. So great wave so far. What's it going to do for her down the line? Sticking with this one, it's a peak here in Jinzhong Harbour, but the right definitely runs a lot longer down into the next little adjacent bay. And Tori was obviously eyeing off.
You can see the replay here of the setup from Tori. You know, really nice high line, good footwork, very fast section, really steep, you know, very strong to hang on to that nose ride. I think the judges will recognise the degree of difficulty for that hang 5, very deep in the pocket, almost behind the pocket on that opening nose ride there. Ridy needing a 6.26. Will we get a taker on this set? Surely there's going to be some movement. Steinriede setting up. She's going to have a really good trim line here for a nose ride. She's paddling so fast into that. Can she make the section on the nose? Gets the 5. She's going to have to go left. She was a bit behind that peak. She kicks out, so a little bit too deep to connect with the open face, but she wasn't in priority, so she had that opportunity to just stay busy and try to go for that 6.26. She needs to book a spot in the semi-final.
She's obviously seen these lines and decides that she needs to leap all over one of them. And here she goes, swinging into action on her backhand, straight up to the nose, holds it strongly, and keeps working this one down the line. Is it going to stand up as it gets further into the bay? She's definitely sticking with it. Little cross step there. And now she's taking to the nose once again on her backhand. We hear some noise from the competitors' deck below us, so they were enjoying that, but unfortunately Tori has gone down. She's still our heat leader. Has she extended her lead, or is that a slight opportunity gone begging on the end section there, Sam?
The opening manoeuvres on the nose were very strong. There's those 4 steps to the nose. Doesn't go for the 10, stays on the 5. Pedals back, just reading the wave, having to respond to the fact that she needed to move back to the tail. So looking to replace that 5.83. 610 her higher score. Like the way she did that cross step to stall back and got this second section. Would have been great if she could have committed to a 10 there, but perhaps the wave not quite allowing that. Now L.Steinriede looking for a 6.26. So priority is with Steinriede. So will Gilkerson go left on this wave? It looks like Gilkerson was considering going left. Steinriede with a nice fade there. Beautiful footwork, a really strong opening 5. Readjusting her feet, she'll widen that back foot and put it over the fins to do a big roundhouse cutback, and she rebounds off the foam but doesn't rebound enough to get back into the trim line. So will it be the 6 She needs to get into the lead because Tori Gilkerson's just dropped to 5.87, so a 6.3 was needed by Steinriede on that wave to move into the lead. Get to see the replay there. So Gilkerson thought, I could go left. I like the setup here. Sets it up really nice. There's the 5. Good surfing. Moves back. And then this big roundhouse cutback, rebounds off the foam, but doesn't connect back into the section.
I think over a 5.87 will further extend the difference between her and Lindsay in second place.
So
And here she
we go.
goes.
4 steps to the nose there, really good nose work, gets the 10. Is this going to be the wave that she needs? The 6.3, great start, really strong surfing. She's got the 5, she's got the 10, she's got a big sweeping S turn, she's going for the second turn. She needs to milk this wave, she needs to get one more critical section. There's no more critical sections, but we have to respect the fact that she did a lot. Was it a 6.30? Wow, the judges are going to be immediately bringing up the replay unless Gilkerson has an opportunity to catch a wave. It doesn't look like she is right now. The quick 10, there's a nice fade, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to the nose. There's the 10, great nose work, great footwork, great control, really strong rail surfing, sweeps it back, steps herself back up to readjust here, and another second turn. So we got 5, 10, and 2 really good cutbacks moving out onto the shoulder of the wave. Is it going to be the 6.3? Is this an opportunity for Steinriede to book herself in the semi-final? Chris, what do you think? Son on a smaller wave with a more critical long 5, but no 10. Got a 6.10, so just needing that 6.3. So it comes in at a 4.97 as you forecast, Chris. It's not enough, but congratulations, Tori Gilkerson. She has booked her spot to meet Soleil Erico in the second semi-final here at the World Longboard Championships.